Now, from the bleachers to the end zones, gridirons up and down the coast. Live, the 40th season of Friday Football Focus.
Welcome to the season-ending edition of Friday Football Focus. I am Mike Klan. The second week of the playoffs takes us from San Bernardino all the way into the Fresno area. But we're going to start in the 805 area in Arroyo Grande for the CIF Central Section Division II quarterfinals. AG hosting Garces Memorial of Bakersfield. Friday Football Focus senior reporter Dave Alley has our complete highlights.
Mike, Arroyo Grande comes into this game humming on all cylinders. After losing to Nipomo in late September, they haven't lost since, winning 5 straight games, averaging over 49 points per game in that span, and they've allowed just a combined 45 points in those 5 games, so you can definitely say AG is peaking at just the right time. First meeting between Arroyo Grande and Garces Memorial since a 2016 early season contest won by the Eagles. Early on, Rams opening possession, drove it to the 1-yard line on 4th and goal. They go for it, but quarterback Mark Gomez stopped just short, so it's a turnover on downs. Eagles take over on their own 1-yard line on the very next play. Zach Taman gets the pitch in the end zone, finds some space through the line, and then hits the open field, and it's a foot race after that. Taman, wearing that special number 17 for AG, chugging away, breaking a tackle, and then takes it the rest of the way. Incredibly, 99 yards for the touchdown. It's either a school record or ties it. Either way, the Eagles strike first, up 7-0. Eagle defense strong in the first half, ensuing possession. Gomez, nowhere to go, brought down by Garrett Lloyd and Gavin Rush. Eagles led it 7-0 after 1. In the second, Eagle offense really gets going. Miles Thompson pops a run for a nice gain. AG with so many talented running backs. That sets up another Eagle touchdown just a few plays later. This time it's Israel Heredia from short distance, 14-0, Arroyo Grande. Rams score to cut the deficit in half, but it's Taman again. This time a little bit of a shorter run, but still mighty impressive at 41 yards out. Another touchdown, and Arroyo Grande led the game 21-7 at the break. In the third, Eagles start to pull away. Pitch to Caleb Clark. He is truly something special. The Eagles are making it look so easy, seemingly gliding his way 25 yards for the score. Eagles on top 28-10. Then later in the third, watch the effort by Thompson inside the 5, refusing to go down. Gets a little help from his friends, and then finally gets it into the end zone for another AG score. Eagles soar in this one as they go on to beat Garces Memorial 42-29. With the victory, Arroyo Grande advances to the Central Section Division II semifinal game. Up next, a road trip at top-seeded Tulare Union next Friday. A win there by the Eagles, and they'll play in their first CIF championship game in 14 years. In Arroyo Grande, I'm Friday Football Focus reporter Dave Alley. Back to you, Mike.
All right, Dave, just an outstanding job by you all season long. Love the energy, the highlights, just top-notch. Well, staying in the CIF Central Division II brackets, the 11th seed San Luis Obispo Tigers taking a 3-game win streak to Visalia to face 3rd seed Redwood High School. The Tigers quarterback Zion Haig completes a first down pass to Calvin Nimitz, but this time Redwood's Abram Feldstein going to step in front of this pass and has the interception for Redwood. This was actually his second pick of the game. Rangers quarterback Luke Sanchez taking off down the sidelines. No one's going to catch him. 49-yard touchdown run. Redwood gave San Luis Obispo all kinds of trouble on both sides of the ball. All Redwood in this one, 54-0. San Luis Obispo ends the season at 7-5. We move to the CIF Central Section Division IV playoffs. The top seed, Templeton, coming off a first-round bye. Now the undefeated Eagles hosting Coalinga into their nest. The Rooster, Kevin Roos, kept an eagle eye on this quarterfinal contest.
Thanks, Mike. It's Templeton versus Coalinga, the sequel. These two met back in September with the Eagles coming out on top in that one. But the Horned Toads have gone 4-2 in this series dating back to 2012. Just like the movie Paddington 2, Templeton is hoping this sequel is better than the original. Let's get to the highlights. I still haven't seen Paddington in Peru, so hey, don't ruin it for me, all right? Templeton just 3 wins away from their first CIF title since 1992, but you know what? Got to take it one game at a time. Opening drive of the game, 2nd and goal for Coalinga. Grayson Redding going to fake the handoff, rolling out, and just takes it in himself. He gets 6. The extra point would make it 7-0. Horned Toads jumping out to the early lead. Eagles responding, though. The Yale commit, Tyler Cunningham. He's been good all year for Templeton. Busts one up the middle for 15 yards and a nice first down. Then several plays later, Coulter Tannehill with the pitch out to Cunningham. He finds the end zone. They would miss the PAT, but Templeton now trailing 7-6. Then just before the end of the first quarter, Tannehill dropping back and can't find anybody, rolling out on 3rd and 7, and then Venmos this one over to Colby Sims. Number 21 gets 21 yards and a nice first down, and the Eagles are in business. Same drive, but now we're in the second quarter on 2nd and 7. Tannehill handing it off to Cunningham, and in the words of Bruce Springsteen, baby, we were born to run. 19 yards to the house, and it's 13-7 Templeton. Horned Toads trying to get something going, coming back the other way. Grayson Redding's pass, though, is picked off by Cameron Stevens. He's got better hands than Allstate, and Templeton right back in business again. And then on 2nd and 10 at the 43-yard line, Tannehill firing this one down the field, and he finds Ethan Armette, and he scoots past a couple of defenders, and he's got a ticket to ride, and he don't care. He's going all the way to the end zone. It's 20-7 Templeton at the half, and the Eagles give Coalinga a heartbreak tonight as they win it 40-14. They will wait now to see if they host North or Roosevelt next Friday in the semifinals. In Templeton for Friday Football Focus, I'm Kevin Roos. Mike, back to you.
All right, Kevin, no one funnier or kinder than you. Great job this season. Also in Division IV, the Nipomo Titans lose at undefeated Immanuel in Reedley 32-7. Nipomo scored late to avoid the shutout. Titans finished the year 7-5. To the Division V quarterfinals of the Central Section, 9th seed Morro Bay at number 1 and undefeated Liberty of Madera. Slippery field, Sands Doherty falls forward. That moves the change on the 3rd down. Still on their opening drive, Doherty to John Holguin. Another first down. The quick passing was unlocking the offense. Doherty to Efrain Hernandez for another Morro Bay Pirates first down. However, the next pass tipped and intercepted. This is Jack Kinnar picking him off. Nice return as he works his way near midfield off the turnover. And that drive would be punched in by Ethan Dunn as he goes into the end zone almost untouched for Liberty, who wins by the score of 41-27. The Morro Bay Pirates finished the year up at 4-8, but CIF quarterfinalists. Also in D5, Cabrillo making the long bus ride to Bishop just outside the Mammoth area to play Bishop Union. First play of the second quarter, Cabrillo quarterback Gabriel Barraza, 7-yard touchdown run. PAT no good, 6-0 Conquistadors. Under 5 minutes left in the third quarter, Cabrillo down 14-6. Barraza airing it out to Marcus Nash for a 34-yard gain all the way to the Broncos' 1-yard line. From there, it's Andrew Wallace taking a direct snap. He's going to score the touchdown. 2-point conversion was stopped. Conks down 14-12. Same score, fourth quarter, 7.5 minutes to play. Cabrillo's Andrew Wallace on the carry on 3rd and 5. He moves the chains, plus he gets into plus territory inside the Bishop Union's 45-yard line. Cabrillo completes the long drive. Barraza, another touchdown run. PAT good. Cabrillo taking the lead with just 2:35 left, but the home Broncos drive the field on 4th and 3. Quarterback draw by Emery Dondero. Touchdown with 29 seconds to play. Heartbreaker for Cabrillo. They lose 22-19, so they wrap up a fine season at 8-4. All right, that was the Central Section. Up next, CIF Southern Section quarterfinal action. First stop, Oxnard, where Pacifica looking to stay perfect on the season. Stick and stay. Those highlights on the way.